आम्ही सेवा उदासीन नामे ते त्रिदंडी दीन श्री भक्ती सिद्धांत सरस्वती शिवाशवन विबाडा सदा सेव्या सेवा परा तारा दयित दास नाम तारा प्रधान प्रचारक श्री भक्ती वेदांत नाम पतित जने ते दोया धाम गुरु परंपरा जय परंपरा गुरु परंपरा जय परंपरा गुरु परंपरा जय परंपरा गुरु परंपरा जय परंपरा जय प्रभुपदा श्रील भक्ति सिद्धांत स्वामी प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपदा. So this is the song about our Guru Parampara, and as we are studying from all these Acharyas, commentaries, so we see all their names here. So I will read the translation. In the beginning of creation, the science of devotional service was received by the four-headed Brahma from the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna. Devarshi Narada's understanding of this divine science was obtained from Brahma. The great sage Krishna Dvaipayan Vyas, who was empowered to compile the Vedic literature, became a disciple of Devrishi Narada. Shripad Madhvacharya, the founder of the Shuddha school of Vedanta philosophy, who visited Vyasadeva at Badrikashram in the 13th century to learn from him the Vedanta philosophy, calls himself a servant of Krishna Dvaipayan Vyas. Purna Prajna Tirtha, that is Madhvacharya, is the guru and the sole refuge of Padmanabha Tirtha. The two other principal disciples of Madhvacharya are Narahari Tirtha and Madhava Tirtha. Madhava Tirtha then accepted the great Paramahamsa Akshobhya Tirtha as his disciple, and the principal disciple of Akshobhya Tirtha was known as Jaya Tirtha. And Jaya Tirtha's service was for his disciple Jnana Sindhu. Dayanidhi received the science of devotional service from Jnana Sindhu, and the servant of Dayanidhi was Vidyanidhi, Vidyadhiraja Tirtha. Rajendra Tirtha became the disciple of Vidyadhiraja Tirtha, and Rajendra Tirtha's servant was known as Jaya Dharma or Vijayadhvaja Tirtha. In this way, you should properly understand this disciplic succession. The great sannyasi Shri Purushottam Tirtha received his knowledge in the science of his guru Vijayadhvaja Tirtha or Jayadharma. And the principal disciple of Purushottam Tirtha was Subramanya Tirtha. His servant was the great Vyasa Tirtha or Vyasaraja. And Vyasa Tirtha's servant was Lakshmipati Tirtha, whose disciple was Madhavendra Puri Goswami. The chief disciple of Madhavendra Puri was Ishvara Puri, and two of his other disciples were the renowned incarnations of Godhead, Sri Nityananda and Sri Advaita Acharya. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the spiritual preceptor of all the worlds, made Ishvara Puri greatly fortunate by accepting him as his spiritual master. Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya is non-different from Sri Radha and Krishna and is the very life of those Vaishnavas who follow Sri Rupa Goswami. Sri Swarup Damodar Goswami, Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami were the givers of great happiness to Vishwambhara or Sri Chaitanya. The great souls Jiva Goswami and Raghunath Das Goswami became very dear to Rupa Goswami. Jiva Goswami was a disciple of Rupa Goswami, and Raghunath Das Goswami, a disciple of Advaita Acharya's disciple Yadunandan Acharya, was accepted by Rupa Goswami and Sanatan Goswami as their third brother. Raghunath Das Goswami's beloved student was Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Krishnadas Kaviraj was an intimate friend of Lokanath Goswami. They lived together in Vrindavan and always discussed the topics of Krishna with one another. Lokanath Goswami, a disciple of Gadadhar Pandit, had only one disciple whose name was Narottam Das. Narottam Das Thakur was always engaged in the service of his guru, and he also engaged himself in the service of his guru's intimate friend. Thus, they became very dear to Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. To serve the feet of Narottam Das Thakur was the only desire of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, who was the fourth Acharya in the disciplic succession from Narottam Das. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur was the Shiksha Guru, instructing spiritual master of Baladev Vidyabhushan, to whom he taught the precepts of Srimad Bhagavatam. Jagannath Das Babaji was a very prominent Acharya after Sri Baladev Vidyabhushan and was the beloved Shiksha Guru of Sri Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur's intimate friend and associate was the eminent Mahabhagavat of Sri Gaur Kishore Das Babaji, whose sole joy was found in Hari Bhajan. These saintly Vaishnavas are all, these great saintly Vaishnavas are all Paramahamsas or devotees of the highest order, and they are all parts of Lord Gauranga's own spiritual family. Their holy feet are my refuge. The renowned Sri Vashabhanavi Daita Das, that is the initiated name of Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, is always engaged in the service of his spiritual master Srila Gaur Kishore Das Babaji. His foremost disciple preacher is Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who has spread the message of Lord Chaitanya throughout the world and is thus a reservoir of mercy and compassion for all fallen souls. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Thank you very much, Archana Mataji. Please accept my humble obeisances. All great Srila Prabhupada. Welcome back, everyone. Everybody can hear me?
Yes, Prabhupada.
Yeah, okay. So today we'll really start, today onwards, we'll really start all the demos in reality, okay? So now let's see how many are present here today. Okay. So my team is basically 6 of you. And so I'm going to, first of all, divide this team into 2 sub-teams, okay? Let me just make sure. Everybody can hear me, right?
Yes, Prabhupada.
Yes, Vaiji. Yes.
So these 2 sub-teams, some divide. One will be responsible for developing themes and sub-themes. Some of the chapters, as you can see, this book, already they give themes, okay? Some they don't, some of the chapters is there. So whichever the chapters that themes they give, I'm adapting, okay? But then I also develop sub-themes in each of this because they are broadly classified. So one sub-team will be responsible for developing themes, and the other sub-team will be doing with me the preparing PowerPoints, okay? So 2 training teams, and I'm going to name them, and please be responsible, and attendance, I'm afraid it's mandatory. Sometimes due to work or some other reasons, if you need to be excused, just let me know at least a few days before, okay? So that I know that. But I need to be reliable. I need to rely on those who agree these assignments, okay? You can decline. You have full independence to it, okay? But being my team, if you really are sincere to learn, unless you are regular in attendance, you're not likely to learn, okay? So we're going to make a real valiant effort to learn. Now onwards, we need to be very serious. First of all, let me share the latest. First, I will share with you my screen, the latest class schedule. By the way, also, this is primarily for my team, core team, but any of the outside of that regular attendees, you are very welcome to attend, okay? In fact, I really need at least one more member. 6 of you are there with me, but need at least one more and preferably 2 more actually. And we made a request for a volunteer, but to my knowledge, Sharad Prabhu already made that request to volunteer. But to my request, correct me, Sharad Prabhu, if I'm wrong, if I'm incorrect. But so far, none of them have come forward to volunteer. Has
Yes,
anybody?
yes, Prabhuji.
Nobody came, right? So I'm assuming that nobody's interested. Um, if you're not interested, then probably it won't serve purpose for you to attend those non-attending, those beyond, out of my team, okay? But if you are attending, if you're really seriously attending to learn rather than just observant, um, I'm afraid you're not going to get far very much, you know? So please make up your mind and let me know. Um, so going forward, what is the agenda today? Let me first share you the latest class schedule.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Sir,
Haribol, yes.
so what is the role? You know, I can spend some time, but I'm really traveling all the different
Yeah.
places. A lot
So
of
then
things are
it's
on my plate. Yeah. So I
then it's
really
very
don't know
difficult.
what is the required. Yes, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Then it's very difficult. Attendance
Yes.
is
Yeah.
mandatory.
Yeah.
Unless
Okay.
there is some personal reason or something, then you're excused for that particular week. But I need to know ahead of time. So if you cannot give 100% dedication, then I would advise not to sign up.
Yeah. Yeah. Prabhuji. At time being,
Because
no, I'm not in the
that because
position at this.
this,
Yeah, I agree.
as I tell you, we learn from lessons,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Krishna demands 100% dedication.
Yeah.
Then only you'll make progress. Otherwise, not. You know.
Yeah.
So if you
Okay.
want to volunteer, you're welcome. But like you said, if you have other responsibilities.
Yeah.
So if I were you, I would attend those responsibilities first because you need to
Yeah.
prioritize. Every one of
So
us
at time
has
being,
responsibility.
Prabhuji, next 2-3 months I have something. Otherwise, you know, I'm
Yeah.
retired, so I can spend a lot of time. But unfortunately, this couple of months I have a lot of things. 2.5
Okay. So
months.
because we are going to make a lot of progress in this couple of months,
Correct.
you are saying.
Right.
Uh,
Yes.
um,
So I'll drop Prabhuji. I'll attend when the class
you
begins.
you're welcome to attend.
Okay.
But if you are not participating
Yeah.
really, then I'm afraid you are not going to learn anything. You know,
I
being an
understand, Prabhuji.
observant, being a passive observant,
Yeah.
it doesn't work that way. You know.
Yeah.
Okay, so make up your mind and prioritize. And I respect and honor whatever decision you make, but you are always welcome.
Yeah.
Always
Thank you.
welcome. Okay,
Thank you.
even if you want to just observe what's going on, and later on you might develop interest.
I
You're
will do
most
that,
welcome.
Prabhuji. I'll wait for some time. We'll see how much
Yeah.
I have to get integrated. But as I said, that 2.5 month, you know, a
Yeah,
lot of
I
things are
appreciate.
there, and it is a temporary. You know, ultimately I have to give
Yeah.
fully onto the what you are doing such a wonderful service, Prabhuji, and I want to be part of the team, but it happens sometimes, right? Some deviation is there.
I want all of you, including my team. First, I need you to realize my time is very, very precious. I'm stretching myself beyond my limit. I really literally work 16, 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, and many times round the clock. Sometimes 2 nights consecutively, I don't sleep at all. So please respect and try to appreciate my time and efforts I'm spending. I'm sacrificing quite a few things. My whole academic classes, I'm lagging behind seriously because my priority is this. Working for this Bhagavatam classes is my top priority. Even my academic pursuits come secondary to it. So please try to understand and appreciate that fact. So my time is of paramount importance and efforts that go with it. I'm, and as you know, my health is not that great. So really, I'm stretching beyond limit. I already made latest appeal just a couple days back to my team. I don't know, many of you really care to read even, you know, so that was too long, insanely long, you know. But
We
that,
did read, Prabhu.
that
Definitely we read it.
but
Prabhu,
nobody responded it, you know. So I can't understand whether you read it or not. If you read it and if you felt it, I would have expected some kind of response, you know. But let's besides the point. So the team I'm dividing, like I said, two parts, two teams. So listen carefully. Sanjeev Prabhuji is an overall overseer. So he would be attending both. Now I know he is very responsible person and he has a lot of other responsibilities. But he is an overseer for everything, okay? And his guidance, I always look forward to it, okay? So Sanjeev Prabhu, please try your best to attend, okay? But I recognize you have so many other responsibilities. Sharat Prabhuji, he's the most reliable person that I have ever come across. Most reliable. And he's always um, uh, realistically helpful to me. He's my right hand, I would say, you know. So I would expect him to attend both teams, both sub teams, and so is Archana Mataji. Again, Archana Mataji, it's again depend upon your time, okay? I value everyone's time. But let me know ahead of time if you're unable to do that, okay? Because I'm going to be able to rely on you. So these three are expected. I expect them to be present in both sub teams. One sub team is going to be responsible for making PowerPoint themes and sub teams, developing sub teams, and the other is for PowerPoint prep. Okay. So the team which is going to be primarily responsible for developing themes and sub themes is Raksha Mataji, Samata Mataji. Are they here?
Yes, Prabhuji, I am here. Raksha Mataji will come next week. She had
Okay.
taken a break today.
I understand. Okay, that's all right. But please convey that thing to her. Okay.
Yeah,
She's
sure,
part of
Prabhuji.
she's part of our team. So Samantavadi, you understood, right? You are
Yes,
primarily
Prabhuji.
responsible to assist Sharat Prabhuji,
Sharat Prabhuji and Archana Mataji.
Archana Mataji, for whatever the verses they assign you. I expect you to read very, very responsibly. And it's been very nice of you. Now you came up with this PDF version from the online, so Sharad Prabhuji doesn't have to anymore photocopy those pages, hundreds and hundreds of pages he was doing. I really appreciate very much that. And the team which is going to help me coordinate is making PowerPoints, and that Prasad Prabhuji, I'm heavily dependent on you. Are you agree? Are you okay with it?
Yes, Prabhu, I'm there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm there. Prabhu. I'm there.
So, Prasad, I need to rely on you, okay? If you have other responsibilities, please excuse yourself, because I know you have preaching responsibilities outside. So sometimes if it conflicts with the timing, at least let me know at least a couple days before that.
Yes.
Otherwise, you'll be missing those lessons.
Yes, yes.
You are primarily going to be my right hand in making PowerPoints, okay? Yeah, after me, you're going to take over that responsibility under the supervision of Sharad Prabhuji, okay?
Okay.
Understood?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
Okay. So these are the sub teams, okay? Again, Sharad Prabhuji, Archana Mataji. Oh, by the way, in that sub team, Archana Mataji and Sharad Prabhuji will be attending both teams. And the overseer is, of course, Sanjeev Prabhuji. Any question thus far?
No, Prabhuji.
No? Okay.
Hare
Good.
Krishna Prabhu, I'm just asking you whether because Sharad Prabhuji is already doing the themes and sub themes, and I'm not good at all in this. You saw
But you
my
need to, but nobody comes prepared. Right? You need to learn.
no. I
You
don't
need to
think.
learn.
I mean, I
You don't
feel
want to
very.
learn.
I feel that I'm not capable. My capability is not there. Anyway, if you think
But
that
I see a full capability in you. So far, what I have observed you are fully capable. But depending upon your time in this availability time, that needs to be seriously considered. Okay. So if your time doesn't permit, I'll honor that. Okay.
no, that is not the issue. Time is okay, but I am worried about whether I'm able to do it because I find I'm very lacking in this regard. I don't know how to properly
But
form.
you're going to learn the technique. I'm going to introduce you today, beginning today.
Okay, let me
Okay.
try.
So
I thought
you make a decision after today's class. Okay.
okay. I thought I could more be productive in slide making because, as you said, Prasad Prabhu may sometimes have engagements and he may not be able to do it. Then I can be a standby there and I can learn to make the slides, which I can volunteer to do. I think in that way I can offer my services.
So perhaps you could be a backup to Prasad Prabhuji.
Yes,
Prasad Prabhuji, would that be okay?
Yeah, that is fine, Prabhu. Okay.
Both of you, okay? Both
Yeah,
of you.
both of me,
So at least
me
one
and
will be there. At least one
Mataji
should
can
be
do.
there.
yes.
Between two of you have to decide. Every week I need to have the PowerPoints from one of you.
Yes.
Yeah, we work like a team, myself and Achana
So
Mataji.
yes, correct. So whichever it's between you two to work it out, okay?
Yeah. So
But
first,
I need to rely on that, okay? That PowerPoints will be there. That's what I'm saying. Once
Yeah.
you learn, two of you are responsible, and how you work it out, that's between two of you, okay?
Yeah, we work
And
like a team.
Sharad Prabhuji is going to be supervising it.
Yeah.
And I will deal with Sharad Prabhuji directly, okay? Sharad Prabhuji, understood?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, because I'm telling you, this requires a lot of reading, understanding. So don't underestimate the task. It is difficult, but I'll show you the technique, the way how I do it, that I'm sharing with you. Okay. But interestingly, toward the time permits toward the end, I'm going to share something else with you. I'm getting special classes. Um, um, I learned over the years. I've been with them for last almost like 7-8 years. And whatever I learned, I shared with you also how to speed read, and they are introducing in. So several of the courses I've attended, and I've benefited tremendously. The one they are introducing a new course beginning this Monday, So that I've already enrolled myself, But I'll show you that later on, okay? And you don't need to. You just as whatever I learned, I present to all of you also, speed reading, all these things, how to do it, everything. It's new things, that is new course they are introducing. It sounds very, very interesting and very, very going to be very, very helpful. So that's the reason I invested $55 to enroll in that course, So you don't need to spend that money if you don't want to. But whatever I learn, I'll present to all of you in my way, okay? Okay, so with that out, let's get into it, okay? So first, I want to share with you the latest class schedule that I already shared with the team. Oh, wait a minute! I'm not sharing yet, right? My screen. Okay. Can everybody see the screen?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
Prabhu. Yes.
All right. Okay. Let's see what did disappear. The main screen disappeared. Are you able to see my video?
Yes,
We are
suppose
I'm
we can
see the screen only. Yeah.
All right, you can see that, right? I was wondering both screens can be seen side by side. I'm not. Prasad Prabhu, can I show both screens in the side by side?
Which screens, Prabhuji?
Yes,
Which
yes.
screen?
Huh?
Which
Split
screens you want to
screen,
show?
Prabhuji.
Which screen side by
Prabhu,
side you want to show?
Side by side, that's what I want to show, you know.
What is the
Okay,
other
yeah,
screen you
yeah.
want to show is my question, Prabhuji.
Now it's a side by side, okay?
Prabhuji is asking about split screen.
Split
Split.
screen. How to do that? Can you see
Prabhuji,
both screens now? Can you
we
see
can see
me
only
also?
one.
One screen we can
Only
see.
one screen. So
One.
just share both screens, right? Both things, right?
What is there in the other screen?
Because I need to be with you, you know, whatever questions you might have. Okay, now do you see both screens?
See, what you have to do? Share
Yeah.
the entire screen. You have to, yeah, coming. But like Krishna is there, divine couple is there in the other place. Yeah, but in other screen, divine couple is there.
You went away.
You were able to see the split screen, Prabhu, but we are able to see only divine couple. You are sharing
Oh.
something in the other screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing this one. You're not seeing that, right? Let me share that also. Okay, now you see the both screens.
No, only one screen came up.
Acha, okay, ठीक है, चले. Because I see both screens. So now at least do you see that the class schedule, that screen?
Yes, yes. That is what we are able to see.
All right, okay. So you see that before it was lesson 45 was there, today's class, you know, the demo. But that I already prepared the PowerPoints. So there's no point in doing that. So I'm going to go with lesson 46. And so we need to develop themes and sub-themes. Just a few days back, Sharad Prabhuji sent me whatever he came up with the themes that I'm going to show you in a moment, and how what I'm going to suggest some modifications in that, what he developed, presumably with the help of some of you, you know. Am I right? Correct, Sharad Prabhuji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, so I'll show you this. So I shared this latest uh, um, class schedule with all of you. Okay, so as you can see, we are sacrificing, instead of 2 classes for Bhagavatam every week, we're gonna have to do only one class a week. So we are sacrificing 50% of that. But I'm not going to go. I'm hoping I don't have to go beyond this. By the time we come to lesson 53, and today we are going to do lesson 46. So with that many lessons in class we are going to be doing, my hope is that you are going to learn by that time, and you'll be able to do it by yourself. Then my job will be only to supervise and make final editing marks. Understood? Haribol?
Yes, Prabhu, understood.
Because see how many classes we are developing. Because if we are doing all the time this thing to all the Vrajalila, they will not be able to complete, you know, just one class a week. So many lessons to be done. So by the end of this time period, and we are talking about all the way 9th of February. So how many weeks are there? So I really expect you to learn by that time. If you are really sincere, then by this time you should be on your own. Sharad Prabhuji, I want you to be responsible for making sure that by that time, I expect I'm setting a goal from all of you on your behalf. I'm setting a goal that by this time, by 9th of February, 2025, my expectation of you that you would be on your own. Then my role be limited to only supervision, final cuttings, Sir Prabhuji, can I depend on the team? That many classes, that many demos? No response. So we don't know. So we'll play it by ear, okay? But my expectation that you will be able to do it by that time. All right. So now I'm going to take this screen off. So today we'll be doing lesson 46. So I'm going to share with you what Sharad Prabhuji shared with me. Okay, can you see this screen now? Oh, okay, I have to show this.
Same screen.
No, Prabhuji, same screen
Yes.
is.
Can you see now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Okay, this is the one Sharad Prabhuji sent me a few weeks back, that he had developed themes and subthemes with the help of some of you. Text 41 to 61. Okay. And that is our lesson 46. Actually, verse 41 I already included in lesson 45. So let me show you. This is what it is. Okay, so going from here onwards, lesson 40, verse 44, and so on like that. Okay, this is the themes of the Acharyas comments that primarily he came up with that. Okay, now how? Here are my editorial comments now, and that's what they're now. We are going to start learning that. This is actually the demo. Okay.
Okay. So speed reading you are going to cover at end, Prabhu.
The speed reading I already gave twice. I did that.
Okay.
It is there on the site. Sharad, can you send them, share with them?
What, Prabhuji?
Speed reading.
Speed reading. I remember twice I conducted those classes. How to speed read.
Yes. I'll request Sanjeev Prabhuji. I'll try.
It's on our Bhakti site,
Yes.
So maybe you can send them to. All right. You and Sanjeev Prabhu look it up, and it is there on that Bhakti site. Okay. Okay, now can you see the screen, this one? My editorial comments, okay? What Sharad Prabhu sent me. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, YG.
Can you see that? Okay.
Yes.
So we are going to do this lesson 46, which he said is 41 to 61. But verse 41 is actually belongs to the lesson 45. So I made it to 42. 42 to 61, that is our lesson 46. All right. So here is that. So now listen very carefully, okay? Now we are getting into it. Everybody's with me now so far?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So this is a theme for this many these verses covering 42 to 61. The book says it is about the logical explanation of love for Krishna. So I adopted it, that our main theme. Okay. So we need to develop some sub themes between this broad category, more than 20 verses. Okay. So here are the themes. There is the black lettering that you see. It's Sharad Prabhu. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He came up with that, and I narrowed it down to 2 or 3 maybe. So you can see the sub themes below. Sharad Prabhu's version below, but he should have that diacritics. So Sharad Prabhuji, your final version that you send with me now onwards must have diacritics.
Okay, Prabhuji.
And I shared this diacritics with you. Make use of that. Only one at a time. I can see multiple screens here. I can see, right? I can share. No, I cannot, I guess. The diagram is what I mean to say is this one. Can you see now this screen?
Yes.
PPT.
You see the diacritics? You see the diacritics, this one? I'll expand it. See this one? Can you see it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes.
I shared with all of you. If you want, I can send it again with you. Make use of that, this lettering. This is a Tehoma fonts. So if all you need is this, this particular lettering. So let's say if you want to put diacritic for A, you just copy this portion and copy paste. See that? Do you see that?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And see now there is this one like that. Okay. There are 3 kinds of sas are there in Sanskrit, right? Sa, sha, sha. All right. So this and some of the words that I frequently use, I put it here. So then every time I don't have to go through that. Like for Shirodakshay Vishnu, I just copy like this. See that? Multiple diacritics are there. So this is very, very helpful. I develop whichever the words I find I frequently use, I put it right here. Like say for Krishna. See that? You see my highlighting things?
Yes.
Haribol?
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhuji.
So this is
I
the way,
understand.
Sharad Prabhuji,
Yes.
I want you to strictly include diacritics. All right.
Okay, Prabhuji.
So because the final thing when you are ready to give me, I'm just going to have to just copy paste in PowerPoints. And same is Prasad Prabhu, when he's going to take over from me, he's going to have that version of themes, sub-themes with diacritics in it. So when he makes that PowerPoints, all he needs to do is just copy paste. So that will save his time too, and obviously my time also. So there are no diacritics that I made a comments here. And then let's say first theme. You're able to hear me, right? Correct? Because now I'm going to tell you something there. Something, if you're not able to hear me, then it will go waste of my time, So see the black lettering is his Sharad Prabhu's. And he came up with this. He came up with these 5 themes. And
You have to
I will
switch the,
repeat it. The
you
first
have to
one is
switch the,
Krishna brings the cows, and I'm going to reason why my editorial comments are there for that, okay? So
switch the
Sharat Prabhuji,
screen,
please
Ravi.
listen. Sharat Prabhuji, please listen very carefully, okay?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Switch
Krishna
the,
brings Krishna. So what is Prasad Prabhu? I'm sorry.
switch the screen, Ravi. Switch the screen. We're able to see
Switch.
the annotations only, you know.
This one. I expanded the screen now, full screen. Can you see the now this lettering? Haribol?
No, bro.
No.
No.
No,
We're
no.
able to see the PPT only. Minimize that PPT otherwise.
But the PPT.
That copy paste is there, no? Like special characters.
No. Oh, this one you want? This I'll share with you again. Okay.
You can minimize that or close that. We're not able to see
No,
the document.
I close that. I close that because now I want to focus on. I want you to focus on this screen. Can you see this screen now?
No.
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 That's the reason. Close this PPT. That's the reason I'm saying close the PPT.
Close the
Completely.
PPT.
Close it up, Prabhu. Yeah, just close it up. So that we'll be able to see the document which Sharat Prabhu shared. And on top of that, you wrote some editorial comments.
Yeah, okay. Okay, now I shared this thing. Can you see this thing now?
Perfect. Now good.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So you see that the black line in the first team he lists as Krishna brings the cows back, continues his meals with gopas and goes back to village. Now this was just verse 42, not necessarily as sub-themes. So just one verse is not like that. So what I have done, Krishna reverts the original. So because this is what is going to, this is the verse 41. So that I'm not, because 41 is already in lesson 45, okay? So instead of beginning with 42 and 40, something else also I want to show you. I told, remember, whenever you develop themes, sub-themes, the Acharyas comments in that book, sometimes it's very difficult to comprehend, difficult to understand. So I always make use of Prabhupada's comments. I read the actual commentaries in that books, like Sanatana Goswami. Brihad Vaishnav Toshni and Sarartha Darshini of Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. I read those also. Those are their own commentaries are much simplified, simpler words, simpler understanding than in this particular book. This book has made it unnecessarily very complex, you know. So I read first Prabhupada's books. That's why what you need to do, it serves dual purposes actually. I show you the screen. Let me share this screen too. I need to practice how to share the screens, you know, multiple screens particularly. Then I'll become proficient, you know. Okay, can you see this screen now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes.
Yeah.
Something 15%.
Okay, now you get this Veda base. You see all this thing which I'm doing right now, right?
Yes.
Are you able to see?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we are
So
opening.
open up the Bhagavatam. Open the Bhagavatam 10th canto. Do you see the screen now?
Yeah.
And you go into the
Yes, sir.
chapter 14. See the glasses. Okay, see that now chapter 14 is showing up.
Yes.
Yes.
And going to the text. So first go to the text only. not individual verses. So chapter this 41. Okay, see that 41 is this one. Sukadeva Goswami said, having thus offered his prayers, Brahma circumambulated his worshipful Lord, the omnipotent personality of Godhead, 3 times, and then bowed down at his lotus feet. So this thing is already there. I put it into lesson 45. So I'm not including. Here included text 41 here, So see that Krishna bringing back the cows and everything that is here. So beginning with 42, I'm going through that, okay? 42 to 61. So this verse, this is just verse 42, basically. This is what he says here. See that? My highlighting, can you see that?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So after granting his son Brahma permission to leave, Krishna took the cows who were still there where they had been a year earlier. So right from there onwards, I'm beginning, okay? So this is just verse 42, not necessarily a sub-theme. So Krishna reverts the original version. So what he said, he put a verse there and going through that. So all these things, 40 to 48, I changed the wording. I put this theme now. And you understand why I did that. Instead of just putting this one verse as a sub-theme, this is not 41 to 48. This is just one. So this whole thing, I put it as a sub-theme. Here it is. Krishna reverts the original version of the boys and the cows as they had been a year earlier. And then I put in parentheses verses 42 to 48. So see that 42 to 48 is all about that. Then makes it transition from 49 onwards.
Okay. So nutshell, we need to identify those transition points, Prabhu.
Yes, exactly.
And then
Then
see
you'll
how
be
do
able
you
to.
give
Then
them.
you'll be able
Yeah.
to determine. So now you'll realize how Prabhupada's these things are very, very helpful to you. Okay. Same thing. I also go and double check in Saratha Darshini and other places also. Same thing. I do that. So this is the technique you learn how to detect those transition points. Okay, so one particular theme, that should be everything about that only, So so instead of just putting one verse, I put combined. So this verse you put it back is just verse 42 only. You see, and do you see that difference now?
Yeah. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I understand correctly, Prabhu, let me summarize what you're trying to say is
So
read
just,
all the translations.
Yeah,
and just
then
logically group them.
put an underlying theme. Then
Yeah.
name the underlying theme. What is the subject about it? But
Subject
first
about
you need to learn the transition points between that verses you pick that, okay? And then you understand what that 5-6 verses are talking about. Basically, Krishna is bringing back. So what version is bringing back? Version that Yogamaya already hidden somewhere.
Those versions, those things he is taking.
Those set of boys and the set of the cows, that's what he's bringing back.
Yes.
Okay, so he's reverting back actually. Reverting the original version, the boys and cows, as they had been a year earlier. So they aged a year, but they did not realize that they were in a suspended animation. Okay? By Yogamaya, she had hidden them. So Krishna brings those set of boys, because the version Brahma had, that was just in a illusory version.
Prabhu, one question, Prabhu. Okay, these Prabhupada purports are very clear, very simple. Okay, translations and purports, translations, sloka translation purports are very straightforward, simple. We have it in Vedabase. Okay, now Okay. By seeing this, can we come up with the theme, or we have to refer the books which you are talking about, so lengthy books?
No, these are only 5-6 verses only. So usually a theme should not have, ideally should not have more than 8-10 verses, 10-12 verses. But
10,
so
12
then
verses.
you can, so you should be able to pick up a central theme in those verses. So if you read these verses, it basically that's what it's saying, that Krishna is bringing back. So that verse that in the 42 verse that Sir Prabhu came up with, that verse 42 is all about that only. So he just copied that verse itself, put it here, but what it says, that's I want you to understand that. Krishna brings back the cows back, but which version he brings back? Because by the time when Brahmaji returns and he shows exactly the view that he had seen before.
Okay.
Krishna
Okay.
was enjoying with the boys the picnic lunch. He was and Krishna had the ball of, I'm sorry, the morsel of dahi bhat, yogurt rice that he had, right, in his left hand, right? Exactly same version that he, when he came back, he saw that. So that is the version Krishna brought back. After, so the 1 year had already been elapsed. Only then the Brahma returned. For him, of course, it was just a millisecond. So he did not realize, but an earthly time frame, the year had passed. So Krishna reverts the original version of the boys and cows as they had been exactly a year before.
Okay, got it.
So in a way, it sounds like that he compressed the time, right?
Yeah.
So the Brahma could understand his millisecond. But actually, a year had been passed. Year had already been over. So this is the central theme of this particular thing, okay? Sub-themes. So this is what I would name it as, this is Krishna reverts the original version with the boys and cows. There had been a year earlier.
Okay.
Now you understand my reasoning, my
I
reasoning for that.
understand. I understand.
So this is, so then I put this verse 42, 48. Okay.
Okay.
So this is I put it in diacritic, everything. So all I need to do is copy paste and put it in PowerPoint.
Got it.
In a few moments, I'll show you how. When I come to the PowerPoints, I'll show you that. Okay. Okay. So that's 42, 48.
This is going to be the heart of the work, actually. Coming, see, grouping the sloka and identifying a logical numbers. Okay, this sloka, and this is the heading. Okay, heading or theme name is a logical work, actually, for us.
Yeah. So you don't need to go individual verses. Just read Prabhupada's listing of the verses. Title of the verses each, and you can easily come up with that. You read these verses, and first you need to have a transition point.
Got it.
And the transition I got between 42 to 48 is talking about that only.
Got it, bro. Got it, bro.
Then we can go individually all these words to understand what it is all about. Okay.
Okay.
How it took place.
Okay.
So that is 42 to 48. Now we are talking about how to come up with sub themes. Okay. Then 49 to 54 is talking about this. Parishad Maharaj is asking question, how this thing take place, how the boys, their mothers, develop special attention to the same boys of, that had turned into Krishna had turned into them. Remember, Krishna replicated himself to them. So this is about that. So Parishad questions about the love of the Brajvasis for Krishna. Okay, that's Parishad asked a question in that particular verse 49. Let's go to the 49. See that now 49 is this. And he asks Sukadeva Goswami to explain this phenomena, or this is anomaly. The right word is anomaly. You know what is the meaning of anomaly? You understand, everyone? Something out of ordinary. So Parishad Maharaj asked a question, oh Brahmana, that's Sukadeva Goswami, how could the cowherd women have developed for Krishna, someone else's son, such unprecedented pure love? Love they never felt even for their own children. Please explain this.
Wonderful.
So now you see, understand the new theme is developing.
Mm.
And Sukadeva Goswami is going to answer in that many verses below
Super.
that, up to
I
verse
got it, Prabhu.
24.
Got it, Prabhu. Got it.
Yeah.
So
Rest of
actually,
you,
no.
did you get it? Saraswati Prabhuji, did you get this thing now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
How I work this thing out? Make
think
use
I
of Prabhupada's Veda base.
Yes.
And later, when you want to understand the deeper meaning of all these things, use this book. But this book sometimes is very difficult to understand. So go. Now you may not have those books, Brad Vaishnav Toshani and Sarata Darshani, but Saraswati Prabhu does have that book. Am I right? Correct, Saraswati Prabhuji?
I have got Sarasa Darshini, I have got.
Okay, good. At least read those. You'll be able to understand then this book's version, okay? So now you come up, see that verse up to 49 to 54 is all about that. How Sukadeva Goswami is explaining. See, this is verse 54. Therefore, it is in his own self. So what he is coming up this is there are several points how he explains that. First point is that people who have selfish viewpoints develop how the selfish viewpoint because of bodily conception of life. So they only recognize themselves and their own sons and daughters. Okay? Everybody's with me now?
Yes.
Somebody respond. But
Yes,
that
yes, Prabhu.
viewpoint
We are with you,
totally
Prabhu.
changed.
Yeah.
That viewpoint totally changed.
See,
Because
okay.
when Krishna turned into themselves, and remember, they are originally the great devotees. They are great devotees, right? So they themselves put under the kind of illusion by Yoga Maya. And then they recognize, because Krishna being there, although they did not see Krishna as their sons, okay, but they developed special love for them. Whether if they were not ordinary people, if there were ordinary people in their place, they would never recognize that, because their self bodily conception of life. That's what the Sukadeva Goswami is making a point here. So to explain that anomaly. Because Parishit Maharaj asks, how is it? Because Parishit Maharaj is asking question from a common person's point of view. Are you with me all this thing?
Yes, sir. Yes, Prabhuji. Got it.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sukadeva Goswami is saying this thing from a common person view, because that was the Parishit Maharaj question was there. That commonly it is highly peculiar that how one can develop love for someone else's this thing as their own son. Much more love that developed when this Krishna version came to them. They did not see Krishna in them. They exactly said their own sons. And the cows saw their own cows, the baby cows. But they could not recognize. They suddenly showed great development. But the ordinary people will not see that. Ordinary people in the bodily conception life, they only can see themselves selfish motives. So that anomaly is being explained by Sukadeva Goswami right in these verses. So Parishit Maharaj's question was about this. So Sukadeva Goswami explains that anomaly raised by Anu. So this is what going to be our sub-theme. It's now, I would kind of reduce into few words as possible, okay? When I finally develop that. But I'm just pointing out these verses in its original version. I might shorten this thing. So, but you understand the way I work.
Yeah. Okay. So, shall I summarize, Prabhu, if you don't mind?
Please. Yeah, please.
Okay. See, if it is
So
me,
I'll just say that Sukadeva Goswami explained this anomaly, pointed out by Parikshit Maharaj. Let me see here what is your version.
sorry.
Then in the text you explain what was the anomaly. But Parikshit Maharaj's actual question. But the theme itself, Sukadeva Goswami explains the anomaly raised by Parikshit Maharaj. That would be my summary of that theme. And then I will expand this particular anomaly, actual question Parikshit Maharaj is asking question in the text version when we do the PowerPoint.
Yeah.
All right. And now remember, generally, general practice when you make PowerPoints, you should have minimum number of words, right? Okay. Generally, when you give a lecture to somewhere, But you notice that I advance, explain everything in detail, because why? Even if I am not there, because this is meant for the purpose of studying. So the students have to learn without my being present there on their own time. That's the reason I put whole paragraphs. Sometimes many words are there. You understand why?
Correct. Self-understanding is required without reading the
Yes.
entire book, Prabhu. That is your
Exactly.
objective. So that the people get the summary and also the importance of that particular chapter and what is that they want to pick it up. That
Because
is the
if it
reason you
was,
give little more details. Yeah.
yes, if it was just meant for me, I would not put that many words when I give classes, because I know what it is all about.
Mm.
But this I'm making PowerPoints for all of you to be able to independently self understood way. I give those things, but in a substantially reduced portion in the actual from the book. Book spends pages and pages and pages.
So, okay, to come to the basis of these particular things, the themes. So, Srila Prabhupada books are good enough for us. Those chapters and books are good enough for us.
For
Veda
easy
base is
understand,
good enough for
but
us.
only
Yeah.
there's only one caveat there. See, Prabhupada, when he writes purports, remember his basically audience is newly developed, new disciples, right? Those people were not really in Krishna consciousness. They were drunkards and so many womenizers and all these things. Remember, from there that he converted them to great devotees. So to make them understand, remember these things were developed way early in 60s, late 60s. So you need to filter those out when you read the purport. So I filter those out because my job here, the main themes here.
Okay.
Story.
There will be so much of common part will be there across the purports. That
Yeah.
you will take it out is you're trying to say, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Got it.
So you need to grasp what is needed for our purpose.
Okay.
And
Churning butter.
Prabhupada is the neck to explain it in very simpler terms. Prabhupada's source is also, of course, this Acharyas comments. And Prabhupada had his own realizations that many times he puts there.
Yeah.
So you understand that it becomes easier for us to understand that.
Okay.
But then Prabhupada sometimes goes much deeper for those people, those disciples to understand. Sometimes he gives a lot of, kind of a preaching also he does, So those things are not needed for our purpose.
Okay. It is like a churning butter.
Yeah. Correct. You get the butter out of the buttermilk.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you understand how I came up with this. First theme was this. This is just so this first theme is Krishna reversed the original version, verses number 42 to 48. How he does that, okay? And then that anomaly. What is the reason behind that? The main reason behind that, the difference between the bodily conception of life when the same person is becomes a Krishna devotee, then he sees exactly what Krishna wants them to see, okay? So Sukadeva Goswami explains the anomaly raised by Parikshit Maharaj. How could the coward women have developed for Krishna, someone else's son, such unprecedented purity? So Krishna, of course, is the son of Yashoda Maya, right? But they developed great love for much more love than their own kids who were there before. So that is verse number 49 to 54. You'll see the transition point right here. Now the transition point is right here. Something else develops now. So now Prabhupada, Sukadeva Goswami explains the anomaly. Mainly the bodily conception of life and self-centeredness. I change into selfish motives of the conditioned soul based on their bodily conception of life. So I just change the wordings here. Okay. Of the conditioned soul. So this is verse 50 to 54 in this group of verses, okay? And then how that is changed. So then Sukadeva Goswami explains what ought to be our perspective. So there's the next theme develops right after this verse, 55 onwards, 55 to 58. Actually, I'll put it 55 to all the way to 61. Sukadeva Goswami explains what ought to be our perspective that's cultivated through devotion to Krishna. So when you become a devotee, then you understand these things. Okay, so see how I've converted into just out of that many themes that he came up with, that I converted just three things, three themes, 3 or 4 maybe. Yeah, one is 40 to 48, 49 to 54, and then 55 to 58. Yeah, 61. Sorry, 55 to 61. So Phala Shruti and conclusion comes right in this right itself. We don't need to put it separately. But when I write my PowerPoints, you will see subheadings there. So the students, some of you will be able to understand right what it is all about. Okay, got it? So these are the themes. These are the basis you develop themes or sub-themes. Some chapters the book gives us themes. Some books does some of the chapters they don't have. Then you have to understand what it is. So you take again help from Prabhupada's books.
Yeah.
Prabhupada's books actually, he gives a lot of themes there right in the beginning of the chapter when he describes.
Got it.
Of course, he gives a lot of themes. You need to reduce that also. You get the idea just to understand that. Then you come up with your own themes.
Okay. So Prabhuji, okay, generally, I'm talking in general, Prabhu, like if I draft something like this, okay, themes for you or sub-themes for you, a 10, 12 slokas will come as a theme for you. Yeah.
When I want to give a class somewhere,
like
I develop for my own purpose. When I make my own PowerPoints, even any lecture which I want to give, what is ought to be my lecture? Let's say I'm giving a lecture on those verses from Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 2, 17 through 21 verses. Remember the famous verses? Shrunatam Sukata Krishna all the way to Vidyate Hriday Grantis Chindate Sarva Samshaya. If I'm giving a lecture on that, I will focus on those verses, what the purport says, all these things, and then explains to the audience. But I make use of this technique exactly. And then, and depending upon the kind of audience I face, my presentation is going to be adjusted, because always a speaker must have audience in his mind who he is addressing to. Then only he'll be able to connect with the audience. And they then give some example that they are familiar with that in their daily lives to make the point home. Okay. Okay. So now you're seeing these things. So people who are in that sub team, making themes and sub teams, try this particular way that I'm operating and see if it works for you. Okay. You might come up with your own way. Sir, Prabhuji, do you understand now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So
Prabhuji,
we will go through the actual this thing for each of these chapters all the way up to lesson 53. Actually, Archana Mataji lessons are up to 51. 52, 53 is up to Sanjeev Prabhuji's lessons are there.
Okay, Prabhu.
All right.
Prabhuji,
So
on an
this will go up to all the way up to February 8. So by that time, I'm hoping that you'll be able to learn. If you pay close attention and you do your own homework too.
Yes,
All
Prabhu.
right. Shall we go?
But I don't know. I saw your thinking, critical thinking. As you say, I saw how you're grouping the verses together with the same theme. But I don't know my capability. I will try my best.
No, don't count. You have a lot more potential than you might realize yourself.
No,
Just,
I feel very much.
I've observed you. You have a lot more potential, and you will learn it very quickly. You, Samata Mataji, have this great potential learning very quickly. Samata Mataji also, I noticed she learns very quickly.
I will try my
Although
best.
she is obviously not at that stage as you are. Samata Mataji. Samata Mataji, please don't feel bad, okay?
No, no, Prabhuji, I'm not there at all. But
Yeah,
Prabhuji,
Emotionally, she's obviously much higher level. Sometimes even higher level than me also.
No.
She has that, you know. But what I'm saying that each of us have to recognize that and learn from each other. Sometimes a senior person can learn from somebody from way junior, from the way they ask questions. I learn a lot when in this question and answer period, when Rakshamati, somebody asks question, Rajkumari Mataji, I learn a lot. The psychology. You need to understand the psychology also.
yes. I don't know. I feel incapable. I don't know. I will try my best.
No, I see much deeper potential in you than you may realize yourself.
Okay, Prabhu. If that is the case, I will try my best.
I
And
picked each one of you very carefully. Each one of you have very unique talents.
I will try my best, Prabhu. Whatever I can do, I will definitely do. Let us
No,
see.
you'll do better, but focus on this thing, okay? Themes and
When you are
sub-themes.
saying this,
If
when
you rather want to be a PowerPoint prep, then you be there. But I'm asking you to present in both teams, okay? Both sub-teams.
yes, Prabhu.
So
But when I
you'll
see
get a view of both two worlds.
yes, when I see you working, it seems very simple. But when I sit down and look at the verses, I'm getting so confused. I don't know
No,
what.
it because it's not easy. Even for me also it's difficult. But remember, for me, it's so many years and years of I've been doing this thing, you know.
Yes, yes. It
And
is
there's
now
a technique.
nature to
So
do.
this is the technique now. Now that you know my technique, don't you think it made a lot of help a difference before this class started?
When you start doing it, and I saw your technique and I saw how you do it, but it is coming from you, so it is looks very simple, Prabhu. But then I think if I sit down with this book and I try to do it, it's
You will. All of you are going to surpass me also. Remember,
not going to be
हमारे
so.
गुजराती में कहावत है, शिष्य गुरु से सवाया बनता है. मतलब 125% of his guru. So that's why guru expects that.
Even if I come to 5% is enough. I don't think I can.
Okay, let's not waste more time because
No,
there's so much things we need to cover that. Okay.
Prabhuji, there is another thing.
Yeah.
Actually, what has happened, this chapter 14 onwards, Prabhupada has not written all these. His disciples have collated,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Whatever it is, but they learn from Prabhupada, right?
but the clarity which Prabhupada gives in the other till then, and here there is difference, especially in the subsequent cantos, the clarity is not at all there. This also we
Still,
have
but relative to this book, don't you think it's little simpler?
yes, it makes the thing simpler. There
This
is no
book has
doubt.
unnecessarily made much more complicated.
Yes.
Prabhuji,
The
on an
same commentaries
average,
of the same our Acharyas, if you read their own books, Acharyas' books, it's explained in a much simpler way. Sarada Darshana Vishidi comments, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti comments that's given in this book, and the way he puts himself in his own book, there's a gulf of differences there. All right. Okay, shall we proceed now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Any questions thus far?
Prabhuji, on an average, how many shlokas, verses can we cover in one slide?
That depends how much you can record without making too much crowded. You know, sometimes then you split it into three. You notice my PowerPoint sometimes split verse X, Y, Z or A, B, C, D, E, F, and then I put of that of Z like that. You know, verse 22 to 24 of 28 or 29 or 34. So that means 34 words are needed, but I split into several slides so that slide doesn't become too crowded.
And how do you decide on the lessons, Prabhuji? Like if when you take a chapter, how many how do you decide that this texts are this lesson, this texts are like, how do you classify?
I do mathematics. Actually, I do mathematics. Some of the books I write that, I will show you the actual version how I do that. So what I do actually, each lesson, I try to make each lesson about the same degree of information that can be conducted in a 45 minutes or 1.5 hour class. Okay, so I calculate, let's say if I have how many pages are devoted in the book, there are 50 pages devoted for verses so and number 1 and so like that. Okay, and then I normalize that many verses, that many pages. So per pages or per verse, per pages, how many verses are there of the same amount of information there? Okay, so to make it simplify, let me give one example. Let's say a particular chapter has 50 verses, right? And that 50 verses are given in 150 pages. Okay, so per page, about 3 verses are given, right? Roughly. So then I normalize that, each of the chapters or each of the lessons like that. When I work out for the other, I will actually show you my mathematical calculation and how I normalize the same amount of number of pages or information for each lesson equally. So each lesson is roughly about the same magnitude and complexity. So that sometimes you see, I split lesson in some verses from this chapter and some verses from other chapter.
Yes.
So let me give you an example. See that here now, you see this slide, this figure, this class schedule. Look
Yes,
at this one.
Yes.
This one, let's see this.
Yes,
See this one.
Prabhuji.
This is lesson 4015, and part of 16 I've included, because that much information was there is equivalent to this one, each of this. If I give just 15 only, 41 to 52 is much smaller version of that. So same amount of time period, how much amount of information I need to do that. That's the way I do it. So Kaliya Damana story, and there are several parts to it, 3 parts are there. So all 3 parts are roughly of the same kind of magnitude in terms of number of pages devoted in that book to explain that particular pastime. Got it?
Yes. And also it would depend on the topic also, no? Like if the topic is also covered in the previous chapter, so that particular portion you took it over there.
Yeah. Now actually, when I'll show you some pages, I'll share with you how I do the calculation that, okay? In my book, you'll see all these things actually. I'll photocopy and I'll share with you how I do the normalization. Okay, so now so if this is clear how I do, and we'll keep repeating this thing for every chapter lesson, all right? For several weeks, so that it'll get imprinted on your mind. This is just the first lesson for you in this regard, real lesson. So now we'll go to the PowerPoint prep, okay? But any question thus far?
Probably one thing, like all the things they are in the Prabhupada's book, but the lesson 48 and the 47, it is based on the appendix given in this book, the symphony.
Yeah, the appendix I put a separate lesson.
Yes, how do you, then the sub-themes won't be there?
No, there'll be also, we'll see when we work on the appendix. Because in this particular chapter, appendix is very important.
Yes, yes.
And that is a lesson number 46 or something, I think is which was
47.
47, yeah. 47 will be working on appendix. Okay. So there you will see that. There the sub-themes are already there. If you read it on appendix, sub-themes are already there.
Okay.
Already there. Okay, shall we move to PowerPoint now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, we are not going to be able to do PowerPoint all entire things, but I'm just going to show you the Prasad Prabhu, there's where I need you to pay attention to it, okay? So we know we don't need this one now. And now I'm going to open up this particular app, Xmind thing. Oh, okay. I need to share the screen. Okay, now you see this screen here?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. So sometimes when I'm making all the same kind of thing, I use the same thing. But for you at the beginning, let me show you the various themes. Prasad Prabhu is very familiar with that, I'm sure. So first we'll go through this.
Prabhu, you store all these individual slides as Xminds, right?
Yeah, of course, definitely, because sometimes I have to go back and modify or edit some of the things.
Okay.
So I saved it.
Is it possible to share? I'm not talking about this update, sharing the PPT. I'm talking about sharing the Xmind file itself in a common folder.
I can do that. But there
The reason why I'm asking that
by
is,
this time there are hundreds and hundreds of them.
that is fine. The reason for that I'm asking is, okay, you already created, okay, so many different flavors of Xmind files. Those files can be used as a templates for us.
Yeah, I do, but for my purpose. But in your case, if you want, I can share with you. But there are so many versions I have. It'll be hundreds and hundreds of such this thing.
Yeah, they are sitting in our hard disk, right?
It's on my screen. Yeah, I'll show you. Let me give you an example of this thing. Let me show you the example. Okay.
So actually, we don't need to prepare anything from scratch, Prabhu. Okay, if you
Yeah, that's true. I
understand.
understand, but depending upon what I want to show and how I want to show, I use different things. Let me show you the example of the saved files.
Just go to the Xmind files where for Bhagavatam we have, Prabhu, not for remaining.
Now look at this lesson 45. See all these things. See that? All these things are there. It will be difficult for me to share all of these things with you because the massive amount of information is there.
I understand.
But some of the template you can use, like making the introductory slide, the themes, sub themes. Okay, so that will I made a template of myself that I share with you. Can use that. But again, as you may have noticed, Prasad Prabhu, in PowerPoint, how we want to make it, sometimes it's your personal choice also. That doesn't mean that whatever the way you make is wrong or mine is only correct. No, that's not necessary. It's a personal taste, personal choice is also there.
Yeah.
But basically you select a template or format, what you want to show and how you want to show. You saw some variations in my own slides. I gave you some examples. Remember that when I was discussing with you and I
Correct,
asked you to point that thing? So that you use some of the, there's so many leeways in this app, XMind app, so many different ways, permutation, combination, you can do that. The latest version I have not yet started using, but I bought that. That also has AI, artificial intelligence. I'm not technically proficient in that. I have to learn that how to use that, but I bought that, you know. But
You bought that?
Some of this,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I bought that.
Mhm.
Okay, let me give you that the introductory slide like that you can use as a template. Let's support this one.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
What?
Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Sanjay
just
Prabhu?
have one comment. The whole list of files you have on your hard disk,
Uh,
I think you can just copy them and put it in our Google Drive where you put the lectures also. We have a lot of space there. We have 2 terabytes, so you can put your.
It's a
Yeah,
huge amount of
actually, yeah.
huge,
It will be
all these
available
different
for others
courses.
and like
Remember,
we will
there
be
are
in the
some
same
40,
page.
42, 43 courses I have conducted. All this, everything is there in that, you know.
No, not required, Prabhu. See, you would have segregated XMind files for Bhagavatam, correct?
Yeah, even there also subparts, many subparts are there.
Ha ha. You
So like,
okay.
like for
Let's do one.
instance, you see that here, right here. Now this is the template I was showing you that.
Prabhuji, can you do one thing? Okay.
Yeah.
Can you just share your screen with the Windows Explorer? I'll tell you what to do.
Windows Explorer.
Windows Explorer. Open Windows Explorer.
How do you do that? Windows Explorer.
Windows and E button.
Share complete screen.
Complete screen. Share complete screen, Prabhu. Will tell you. Sanjay Prabhu.
Yes.
Okay. At least for Bhagavatam, if you get the, because variety of XMind files Prabhuji has created. Char Prabhu. Yeah. Variety of XMind files. Even for 10th Canto, okay, if you could get the variety of those XMind files in the future point of view, we can use. Exactly. You got my point, right?
Yes.
Even before I told, if you can get those XMind files, that will be we can use those as a templates and we can make things quicker actually.
Okay, what now onwards? What will do? I'll share with you all. Okay, now onwards.
Sure. No problem.
Okay, but again, I'm telling you, there's a fair degree of flexibility is there. Even I also do that, depending upon what I want to show and how I want to show.
Sure.
All right. So
Yeah.
let me. So you are sharing the screen, okay?
Yeah.
So whatever I do here, you should be able to see, right? Am I correct?
Correct.
Okay, you see this thing which I'm going through. Can you see that?
Yes. You're opening it.
See, I'm opening XMind.
Yes.
You see this thing now?
Yes.
Okay, go to there are different their own templates are there. I don't use many of them. I make my own, but there are ways to do that. Let's say, okay, I'm opening my file where I want to put the initial chapter themes. Okay?
I'm talking about this only, Prabhu. I'm talking about this
chapter
only.
themes. Chapter themes. Let's I select here.
Yeah.
You see my screen, this thing, right?
Correct.
You see that my screen, right? See that this is a very complex slide. I'll show you a much simpler slide.
Okay.
This is a very complex slide, but see the entire lesson 44, and then there is a technique. There is a way to how to merge different files also. Here I've done that aspect of it, but this is too complicated. I don't want to show you right now this, so I'm going to take this out. And See this showing the pictures and this. Oh, okay, you see that these things on the top of the screen, topics, subtopics, relationship, summary, and all these things are there. They are very, very useful. Okay, like for instance, these pictures are shown for specific purpose. Okay, for today's reason, we don't need that, so I'm going to take this out. But sometimes you want to do summary points of this thing. Sometimes Acharyas comments, particular comments, then I show it like this. Okay, it's called summary slide, summary point of view. But here the basically themes are there. So you see that this is the main lesson theme, lesson chapter title. This is I'm showing lesson 44, 45, chapters 41 verses 4 into 41. So the entire chapter I summarize right here. So and that chapter title is Hymn of Brahma to Nandana Krishna. You see that, right? This slide.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
this template I can
see
share. This template I can share with you.
Okay.
So like the same template we'll use to do this very thing that we came up for this lesson 46. Okay. So let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, where is that? Not this one. Yeah, this is the one, right? This we just saw that, right? You see that slide? That one which we just worked out. Come up the themes for this one. So what I do here, let's say I use this particular template for the previous lesson. So I don't make waste another time to make all this thing again and again. Okay. Now, of course, see here, I don't show the boxes, but if you want to show boxes, you can do that also. Okay. Let's say, for instance, this one. You go to this format, you see that there are different things are there. All these things, this kind of boxes you can prepare. Hello? Somebody saying something to me?
No, Prabhu, nothing.
Okay. So you see that if here I don't show particular boxes, but sometimes I show the boxes, Here it's not sure, but if you want to show you, this is the choice you have right here. See that? Let's say if I want to show this box. So see that thing came out, and then you can make it extra thin, medium, bold. You can make bold here. This also you can make boxes. So all these things you can do that, See that like that you can do that if you want to do it. Okay, if you want to show the boxes, but nowadays I don't show the boxes because so many things I need to put together. So boxes sometimes could be a little difficult, That's the reason I'm not showing boxes. But you can do it if you want to do it, okay? Prasad Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu. I understood, Prabhu. I understood.
Let's see, all these things you can put it in a box.
Okay, there is nothing like a right or wrong. Okay.
No, it's your personal choice.
It's a personal choice. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, other thing, if you notice my thing, many times I have a very flush things, how to make that flush thing. So first you can expand this thing also and make it about this size. So this is a flush. You can make it flush as close as possible.
Yeah. Yeah.
See that? Like you can do that. So this one also. Expand this thing. 2 or 3 lines, depending upon how much slide has room for that. See that? This is exact flush is there. You can do that. It looks better actually that way, Instead of if you don't do it, there will be each of these boxes will be of different size will be there. See that? Do you see the difference now? What I'm doing?
Yes, Prabhuji.
If you want to put the boxes, okay? But even if you don't want to put the boxes, you can do these things. See, all these things I've done that. So whatever you prefer, you can do that. Whatever you. So with that slide, I will share with you. There's a template, you can use that. Do you prefer boxes or what?
No, Prabhu, the box is not required. Sometimes even boxes take some more space.
That's the way I don't do it.
Yeah.
Now you understand why I'm not using it.
Yeah. I got it very clearly.
No border,
because we
no
have
border.
To see the space also. Yeah.
So it's no border. So when you said don't choose no border, is right here. You see all the screens. You see that what I'm doing, right?
Yeah, right side. That's the reason I asked you if you have these templates, no? Straight away we can just copy paste once the themes are ready. Okay,
now onwards, I'll upload those things on that Bhakti site. Okay. The expand slide. The expand versions.
Yeah, you can upload expands till from Canto 10. From Canto 10, you can upload actually.
Canto 10 is a lot of things we already covered. Now onwards, the 6-7 lessons that we are going to be doing, everything I will upload that. Okay.
I'll tell you an easy way to upload, Prabhu.
Yeah. Later on, you show me. Let me complete this thing.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so I removed the boxes. Okay, it's just to save the space in that. That's the reason I do it. Sometimes you want it that. Okay. So now we are going to put this thing what we came up with that. Again, this is all temporary. Okay. I'm going to change substantially. I might change that. Okay, as I work with it. Because when I read this, the book itself, I didn't have a chance to read for lesson 46 yet. So let's say this we came up with that. Okay. So this is the chapter. Chapter name is what is put here. The chapter puts it here. And you can select the font size and everything here. Okay, they're right using this this format. See that you can see the font size. You want bold or not? That and everything. The color, all this thing you can choose right around here. Okay, so many choices are there. So let's say this is my theme 5. Okay, in lesson 46 we want to type. And this is chapter 14 verses we selected 42 to 61. So you see on this in real time. Okay, what I'm doing here. Brahma's prayer. So I call Brahma's hymn. Hymn to Nanda Krishna. Here it says that on the expression of the logical explanation, here its title is different. See that? You see that? Everybody notice that I put the title right here.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay. Now you can decrease or increase. Okay. See, I like it. You can do that like that to fit everything in a particular square size you want to put it. You can change all the size and everything. Okay. Just by see that doing this thing like that. See that you can do this thing. And this particular template, I'm using it for this one. See that the structure. If I have too many themes are there, let's say more than 4 or 5, let's say 8 themes are there, I use this one. See that? And then I reduce this thing. Prasad Prabhu, you are familiar with this, right? You use that also.
You use both left side and right side. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
If you have
if
more
I
themes,
if
if
I
you have three,
select
four
that,
themes, you just seed one side. You do only
yeah,
one side.
if I have too many themes, usually in this format, no, it's no good for more than 4 or 5 themes, you know. But if you have 7, 8 themes, then use this like this one, like this.
Okay, okay,
Sometimes
okay.
there are 10,
Themes,
12 things you can put in this way. 10, 12 themes you can put this way.
okay, okay, okay. One small point, Prabhu. Okay. See, at a high level chapter you have. Unchapter, you identify themes. In that, sub themes. Okay. So sub themes, you capture
Here you
the
can see
information
themes
there.
and sub themes. Here you can see
Ah,
themes and sub themes.
and that's all. That's all. We don't go at a sloka level, correct? Yeah.
No, not now.
Okay.
Then that's what I'm going to show you how I do that. Okay, but
Okay.
let's say you I'm going to remove right for now. See now you see the difference here. This is not going to be fitting directly right now. It's not in the shape to directly put it on your PowerPoint. Okay, so if I want to put these 3 themes, let's put all the 3 themes, 42 to 61, right? So let's put here. Oh, okay, by the 1, 2, 3 also, you can choose right here. If you don't want it, say none. Right here, numbering. See that numbering?
Understood.
Number. So if I don't want it, I can remove it and put it afterwards also. Okay, just to show you how to do, how am I doing this thing. So we chose this thing, right, Krishna? So what I see, the copy paste here, it will be very useful. Once you're done this part, I do this part right on the PowerPoint itself directly. Okay.
Okay, 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 okay. So if you have the right word text and
So
all
if I
that in
done
the
the right
document,
reading and everything, then I marked my book right there in the PowerPoint. I transfer everything.
okay. From here, things go to PowerPoint. That's all. Yeah.
Yeah. So see that right here. Now you can just copy paste. So if it's not in diacritic, it's very difficult. You have to again individually do the diacritic. You know. The Sarat Pro, now you understand why I want you to put it in diacritic. And this is on Teama theme, a Teama font. Okay. So let's say I selected this theme. So you just copy paste. See how it is now. See that it came right there, right? And then
yes.
And then verses
Yes.
42 to 48.
Yeah. So ideally, we should have the crisp version in the document itself, so that we can just copy paste in the Xmind. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Okay.
See now I see how I adjust it. See that it's flush. It looks better, right?
Yeah. Much
Okay.
better.
Then the
Yeah.
next theme. Next theme is what? 14 and 54. Okay. Now I'm going to put this much only. Then I'm going to expand in the when I talk about it. See how it is very easy to copy paste now. Then you beautify everything. You have to have vision of how to make things good, pleasing to the eyes. You know. You can adjust. You can adjust afterwards too. Okay, the third theme. So now, see, I have converted these 5 themes, I reduced to 3 themes. Bare minimum. Prasad Prabhu, are you with me now?
I am with you, sir. I am with you,
Okay,
bro.
now you see that to transfer this thing, if I directly transfer this thing, okay, you can also fill the screen now. It's still not ready. I'm saying why it is not ready. And now you go to here. I'm sorry. Now you see this right here. You want to fill the screen. That's right. Okay, sometimes these things comes, you want to remove those things. So undo it. See that it goes away. Sometimes screen freezes over, then you have to really restart the screen. Okay, sometimes it does happen. This I box, this X bind is very, very sensitive.
Okay, use Snipper to export, just to take the screenshot over here and then update.
Once I'm ready, once I'm ready. See, now this is frozen now. See that this is what I want to show you. Sometimes when you play around this thing, the screen gets frozen.
So it is better to save
There's
intermediately.
nothing you can do, but you have to restart.
Yeah, we have to save sometimes intermittently. Yeah.
So then it happens like, but it'll.
Prabhuji? Something happened. Prabhuji dropped off. Prabhuji, Sanjeev Prabhuji, you're there?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji
We just need to
restarted,
get
right?
those. We just need to get the Xmen files, Prabhu. That's all. We can use all those as a templates, and then we can quickly do once the themes are ready.
Yeah, then let's ask Prabhuji to upload those files into Google Drive.
At least to 10th Canto, if you could upload, you can use those as templates. Okay.
I just have to convince Prabhu to do that.
That's what sometimes it's a bit difficult to explain.
Sanjay Prabhuji,
Yes,
one
sir.
thing, what Charu Prabhuji was showing the diacritics, how to copy them in PDF, it is not coming in my computer. I might not have that software. Okay, can you send that in Word file?
Let me also check. I think last time we mentioned we had to use some Balarama font. But now he's mentioning diacritics with Tahoma font.
Yeah, actually, he created all that in a PPT. You just need to copy paste. That's all we have to do. We don't need Balarama font or anything now.
That is in PDF, na?
No, it is not in PDF, Prabhu. It is in PPT.
You meant to say he has created his own font.
He may be showing in PDF, but we can just have that as a PPT. We can ask him to upload the PPT version for us, so we can easily copy paste. You understood, Sharad Prabhu?
Yes.
No, but Prabhuji, in the PPT, he's just taking a screenshot and doing a snip, right?
It is not screenshot, Prabhu. Individual words they are. Krishna is a word. Radha is a word.
In the PPT.
In the PPT, in that slide. We don't need any font. He already did. He's adding new words. When a new word comes, we can think. For now, we can just copy paste. He has to do two things, Sarath Prabhu. Okay. One is at least some 10 or 15 or 20 Xmind sample, which are different templates you can upload into that our folder. Okay. What is a Google Drive? Second, this PPT is showing that some special characters he built. Krishna, Radha, Rama, all that. That PPT he needs to upload. So it will be easy for us.
But Prabhu, on your computer, if you don't have that type of font, then you will not be able to see that.
Not coming.
Okay, fine. That font also maybe we will see how do you install.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out what font to send.
Yeah, we will figure it out. Correct. Yeah, correct. Agree. That also we need to install.
Prabhuji has said some font like Tilottama or sort of.
I had to redo it, reboot the screen,
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, now we'll go through the.
So, Prabhuji, we
Yeah.
were discussing a few things.
Yeah.
When you make your PowerPoint, you are using Tahoma font, right?
I'm using what?
Tahoma font.
Sorry, I don't
Which
follow what
font
you're saying.
which font do you use when you make the PPT?
For dietetics, Prabhuji, they are asking.
Oh, the font size? It depends upon the particular slide.
No, not the size. Which one? Tahoma, Arial, Balram.
That is Tehoma. You know what? Tehoma?
Ahoma.
Tahoma. T as in Tom.
Yeah, that I know. But then in that, how do you bring diacritics? Did you install anything? Or?
No. I'll show you just a minute. Huh? See that the screen was frozen. Remember, you can get it back again. See there it is. That. Do you see that the screen?
Yeah, correct, Prabhu.
See, restored back, right? So if I want to put this thing, when I directly transfer it to a PowerPoint, it'll be very distorted vision of this thing will be there. So you have to adjust this thing also, you know. For instance, I'm going to show you that thing. Let's say I want to transfer here. This is my PowerPoint, okay? Just for the demo purpose, I'm going to transfer here. Okay. Not this one. Okay, this is my PowerPoint for this particular lesson, let's say. Okay. And I'll name it this one as lesson 46. Okay, so this is lesson 46 now. And when I transfer this thing, you'll see the problem with this one. And you transfer it, varieties of ways you can transfer it, okay? First, I expand this thing to the full screen and fit the map. Actually, it's fit the whole things, you know, but because it's a distorted thing, it's not going to do that right now. But if I want to do it, you just highlighted it by this, you know, by the window, shift and S, letter S. So I just highlight it. See that this thing? So just, no, it's not right. Because you don't want these blue things, you know.
The snipper is not good enough, Prabhu.
See, if what I do, I'm just transferring it. Copy paste actually. And this is my PowerPoint. And copy paste. See that now the distorted thing that you know you want right from like this to this you want, right? So the way you do it is right here. You adjust the size. You see how I make it flush? You see that? and I want to fill the whole screen, this thing, so it looks good when I transfer it. Okay, now again, frozen. This is the nuisance of this Xmind. It's sometimes if you play around this, it freezes everything. And I don't have time much. Then there is no choice but to have to restart.
Again, his internet must not be stable.
It's not the internet, Prabhu.
Restarting.
Restarting his computer because of his Xmind is frozen.
So we don't know whether the Xmind can be restarted, the application itself, or he has to restart the whole.
Why we need to close the Zoom call? I don't understand.
No, he's restarting his computer.
The computer, yeah.
That is just need to kill Xmind. That's all.
I think you're telling because he's restarting. He's saying it's freezing his. So it's the Xmind is frozen.
Xmind issue. Kill Xmind. That's it. Over. We should kill Xmind. That's all.
It might have hanged up, no? So.
Yeah, I think this is some problems. It is taking so much hours and hours for him.
Yes.
Okay, to do one PPT. There is no Sharad Prabhu. How many teams is 80% of time and 20% is preparing PPT? Is how the time goes? 80% of time goes on teams preparation. Sharad Prabhu?
Yes.
20% is the time going on Xmind preparation. Yeah.
No, Charu Prabhuji must be spending much more than that in preparing the slides. Slides making also takes a lot of time.
Okay. Let's see. What is the next chapter you want teams, Sharad Prabhu? What is the next chapter you want teams?
Next chapter.
Let me give it a try.
Next chapter is now we have finished chapter 15.
Okay.
It will come to, I'll just tell you, lesson 47 is the appendix which is given in the Symphony of the Commentaries. Then 48, 49, chapter 15. Then,
okay, chapter 15. Okay. 10th canto, chapter 15. Yeah.
Yeah. Till 51, we'll be going up to chapter 17. 15, 16, 17, 3 are left.
Okay, so. No, 1 second.
Now Charu Prabhuji is logged in.
Yeah, super. So sending these to PPTs always hangs. Some issues are there in Xmind. That's what you're trying to say, Prabhu. That is the reason system is hanging. Correct, Prabhu?
It hangs, yeah. Sometimes it happens that.
Sometimes it
And then
happens. Okay.
Then because I'm showing screen with you, so it takes little time for me. But if I'm doing all alone, it doesn't take that much time.
Yeah, understood, Prabhu. I think one simplest way is, Prabhu, instead of transferring like this, you can export to PDF, okay? And then from PDF, you can just snip it off. I'm just giving a workaround for you. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, here it is. You see this screen, right?
Yeah.
The Xmind screen.
Yes. We're able to see it, Prabhu.
So what I'm going to do, transfer that to the slide, okay? So I'm going to do the maximum twist that fits the map. Actually, I make it to 150, let's say. Everything that I'm doing here, you can see, right?
Yes, probably.
See, I pull the screen, and then I'm going to transfer this thing to my PowerPoint. This is very important. This is the way you have to do it, to fill the screen and fill your PowerPoint slide, Okay, see, previously it was like this, right?
Yes.
But now you'll see the difference. Now, yeah, I'm copy pasting now. Now you see that?
Yes.
See, now this is the way you see the final version like this. You see that?
Okay.
So you see the title of the chapter, that thing, theme, lesson, chapter, verses, the title of that, and these themes are there. If I want to number it, I can do that too also, that I showed you before. Here, remember I showed you this, go to the format. And there are different, see there are so many different ways of you can number it, okay? Here I'm going to theme, I'm numbering, so I'm 1, 2, 3, I'm doing it, okay? Roman letters. Okay. And now you see, notice that one other thing. When I put this thing, it's changed now. So you have to readjust that thing in a proper way. See now that sometimes that happens. So make it flush, it looks better,
Okay, Prabhu.
Now see that it looks much better. Take the this format out, and now you copy paste that thing.
Yeah.
And you can first, before you do that, save it. So I'm going to save it so that you have this template. I'm going to send it to you, okay? So I'm going to save it into my Xmind files. Current device. Xmind also gives you a server, but I do it on my own. So see that these things are there. So I'm making a separate folder for lesson 46. That now onwards I'll share with you, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to separate folder for this lesson 46. And this is in theme 5, See all these different folders are there actually. We'll share it in a new folder in lesson 46. And now I'm going to save this thing in this folder actually, that folder. So it's saved in that my folder. 40 now lesson 46. So that I will share with you. Okay, this template. Prasad Prabhu. Haribol, where
Yes,
are you,
Prabhu.
Prasad
Yes,
Prabhu?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. I am there. I am there.
So this template you will have it. So anytime you have a chapter, you just need to change this number. You can add, if you have more than 3 themes, you can add another box to it. Okay. And you know how to
You
add
just
like
tried fitting page, Prabhu. In that way, it came very
yeah.
nicely in PPT when you copied
Yeah.
from here.
Now
Correct?
we'll go for another thing also. So if you have more than 3 themes, then you need to adjust this thing. Okay. If you want to add another box, there's a 4 themes are there, right? So what you do is simply copy this thing, copy and paste. So you copy this one and you transfer to this one. See that 4th box is ended, right? So 4th theme, if you want to add like this,
Okay.
you got it, and then
Understood,
you adjust the
Prabhu.
size, and then you adjust the size again, and then adjust the size again.
Understood, Prabhu. So just one
Yeah.
point, Prabhu. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just taking a step back to reduce our work. So I'm just thinking, how do I improve? 1 second, Prabhu. Next week, next Saturday, what is the chapter we have to cover lesson?
Next week.
Next week, next Saturday.
Today I will done the demo, Anisha. Next week we are going to be doing
The chapter 47 next week, chapter 47.
yeah, the one which I shared with you, it's
Chapter
47, yes. 47. That we'll be doing that appendix.
Okay. So is the themes all completely ready for that? Or
Okay, yeah, that book already has it. So let's do it that just for today purpose, let's do that one. Now you're clear, right? I'm going to share this thing with you, okay? Okay, now I'm going to do it and show you that appendix. It's very easy because appendix they have already given that. All right. Do you want to take a little break? We are going to do now no more than 10-15 minutes now. You want to take a little break, couple minutes?
Yes, probably.
If you're not tired, If you're tired, we can take a break. Okay, let's take a couple minutes break. Okay, you grab some water, a glass of water or something. Well, I'm going to bring something here. So same that template that I just made for that same template, we'll use that. Okay. So then you don't have to go all the file. The recent that you see, that something that you did recently, it's right there. Prasad Prabhu? Hello?
Sadh Prabhuji.
I am there, Prabhu. I am there. Sorry. I was putting on mute.
See, now you see the recent. You can even go to the recent. Do you see the screen now, right?
No, nothing is displaying right now, Prabhu.
All right, okay.
Yes, Prabhu. It came up now.
Okay, you see the screen, right? I'm going to go back to that X mind. You see the screen, right? X mind. It's showing up, coming up.
Yeah, PPT we're able to see. Yeah.
You see the screen now, right? So just in the recent, you can go back. So you see this expand screen, right? Can you see that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to put this appendix, that one. So appendix is that. So here what I'm going to do, again T5, this is now lesson 47. And this is chapter 42, so there's no verses now. And now this is chapter 14 appendix. I'm going to put right there. Now the appendix title is the world real? That is the title. Please turn off your microphone. Somebody's background noise is there. Okay, this is the, everybody's able to see the screen, right? Come on, respond somebody.
Yes, yes.
Okay, now see that this book already has everything ready for you. There is the title of the book. The sub themes are there. So there's an intro there. Now I not read it yet, but I'll summarize that intro, whatever is there. Okay. Then what I am typing, you can see that, right? Ribol? Come on, respond someone.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Sharad Prabhu, you keep responding to me, okay? Prasad Prabhu.
Yeah, yeah. What is it, Prabhu? Yeah, we are able to see.
Are you able to see the screen now? What I'm doing?
Yes, screen we are seeing.
Which
Okay.
screen? We are able to see only PPT. That's all.
Oh, already PPT.
PPT.
Yeah. We are able
Oh,
to
you
see
don't-
only PPT.
Oh, sorry about that. Then.
Are you doing something in Xmind?
Yeah, I'm that template that I chose. I put in there. Okay, now you should be able to see that screen.
Yes.
Yes. Now Xmind came. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing something like this. Introduction.
So same
Okay,
template I
snake
made it
and
for
rope.
lesson.
Okay.
Same template I made it for lesson 46. I'm using the same template. The same
Chapter
way
14.
you can do it also. Same way you can do it also, you know.
Okay. Is the world is real or unreal? Okay.
I'm sorry. Satkarya. So see here there's no there's no this thing, right? So I have to put the diacritic. So I use my template again.
Okay.
So the template which I use, I've just put a diacritic there. See that now? Did you see the template, the diacritic I put it there? Theory of Satkarya.
You copy pasted, correct?
Yeah, copy pasted. That is.
From that
And
PPT.
then now there's
So
a
upload
fourth
that
theme
PPT
is
also in our drive. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a fourth theme is there. So now I have to put more themes, right? there are too many themes here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this thing because there are 7 themes are there. Let's see if I can accommodate.
Prabhu, the fourth one is repeated.
No, and there's, but I made a room for the boxes.
Think of the area of Satkariya, area of Satkarya. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to manage it. He copy paste and then grid will create and then we need to update Mataji, Archana Mataji, like that. It's just little bit of operations. You should be able to do it, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Okay.
You maybe try installing Xmind today. Okay. You don't need to pay anything.
I have
Okay.
installed Xmind already. I did one PPT.
Oh, already installed. Super. Okay.
There's a free version is there too also.
I have
Parinama, so this N should be changed to Ana.
No, yes. The dot underneath the N. I have the free version only.
That's fine. The most purpose it should do it. Then, so I invest a lot of time in making this pre-diacritics, everything also, you know that.
Yes, yes. Okay. In fact, database has more we can add. Okay. You can append.
Yeah, from database also directly I transfer.
Ah, okay, okay, excellent.
Many times I transfer directly from there, but now I made my own template. Sometimes directly copy paste from Veda base verse itself. If I want to type, right then I copy paste from Veda base, you know.
So, Prasad Prabhu, when you saw this, do you understand now this is what this is? Copying from the PowerPoint or like is it just a Arial Tahoma font or something else?
Yeah, but we cannot copy paste Prabhuji
from here, Veda base you can copy paste. I'll show you in a moment. I'll show you in a moment. All right. So we have 7 themes are in this one. Oh, yeah, there's 8 theme also. See, you see how I'm adding other boxes also, right? Additional boxes you want to add, you can do that. Okay. Now, here I can do it the same because we are not expanding this thing, but then we are going to expand this thing. What is everything there, okay? But in the template, the cover, the first slide will be like this. Are you able to hear me now?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
See all this, Prasad Prabhu, I'm going to share this thing with you, okay? The template itself.
Sure, sure. Yeah, all these are templates for me. Correct.
Okay, if I want to if I want to
the second, third, and the fourth point are the same, bro. Is it the
third and fourth?
third?
Oh yeah. What's in third and fourth? First is introduction, let's say. So you see that how I adjust the size of the box. So it is everything is flush. Respond somewhat if you are not able to hear me.
Yes, probably.
I'm
Yes.
able to hear you. You are just adjusting, and everything is getting text is also getting adjusted. Correct? Yeah.
Okay, now we just 5 minutes. Okay, we are going to stop here in 5 minutes. So bear with me, just 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. With a real snake in a rope. Theory of Satkarya. So this is repeat. So this is repeat. So just I deleted that out. Okay.
Okay.
So there are 7 themes are there.
Okay. So you will copy this into the PowerPoint slide, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to share with you this X-Mind one also, But see this one, Prasad Prabhu, the way I'm directly asking you, because you are the one who is going to be chief person, okay? Prasad Prabhu, please respond when I'm asking you something.
Yes, Prabhu. I am there. Okay, correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what this slide will be all about, okay?
Yeah.
Which you use this, increase the size depending upon this screen,
Yeah.
Okay.
Just sample
So
explain
now
we can upload.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
Because if something short description is there, I can put it right here itself, okay? To each of these themes, short description. But there's going to be a lot more descriptions there. So individually, all these things will put it separate. In a moment, I'll show you how. First, we'll transfer to the PowerPoint. So first, save. Sometimes you forget that you lose that. So this is going to be lesson 48 now. 47, right? So now it's stored in my new folder, lesson 47. Okay, now I'm ready to transfer. You see that how I take it, the transfer itself. Now I'm going to put the same slide here just for the template purpose, okay? There will be separate PowerPoint will be there. But just for your purpose, I'm putting it in the same slide. But there will be a separate PowerPoint for this because this lesson is different. Do you understand, everybody?
Yeah.
Yes.
For the time being, I'm storing here, but later on, because I'm going to expand all those things, Okay, so this one is there. This one is the main slide in that lesson 47. Yeah. And then each of these themes, there's a description is there. So there I'm going to make it a separate one, each of them. And the way to do is this way. Right here, you change it itself. So this one, introduction is the right. So I'm putting it right here, appendix. And then I don't need to write appendix again, just say intro. Or just for this purpose, let's say put intro, appendix will remain there. And then again, I adjust the box.
Okay.
But when you adjust the box, make sure the words is not cut out like this one.
So that we adjust the font or you adjust the grid.
Yes, right box you can adjust it. You automatically be adjusted that, Okay, then now what I'll do, depending upon what is there in that introduction, several points are there, right? So I'll go through the subheadings in that, depending upon each paragraph. So whatever it is, now I know to read it, what it is, how much. If it's just one paragraph, you can put it just in one box. You can put it. Okay, let's say I need 3 boxes. Okay, to explain what is in the introduction. So just take it out, extra thing. Remove this 1, 2, 3. Now we are going to separately label it. Go to the format again. Now here, let's say let's say either 1, 2, 3 or ABC. See that it allows you for so many different ways. I'll put ABC, okay? Now I just type it out, whatever it is there, summary of that, okay? In the book, it's a long, several pages are there. I'm going to summarize that thing, the main points in each of those things, okay? It's the introduction, okay? Same way, if I have the next one, which was what? Next one was snake in a rope, right? Snake in a rope. So then
yes, snake in a rope. Yeah.
Snake in a rope. Oh, sorry. Okay, so now I'm ready to whatever I want to type out for this to give what is that the book describes about the snake in a rope. So depending on how many boxes I need, I just type it out. Do you understand now? So I'll this also a template, I'll put it here for you.
Yes,
so you need
got
to,
it.
So the team, the sub team who is in charge of making sub teams, they should prepare these things and supply it to you. All your job is to copy paste like this, the way you do it, the way I just done it. Understood, Prasad Prabhu?
Understood, Prabhu. Understood. So getting the themes
Next week, next several weeks, I'll be doing it myself in front of you. But henceforward, you'll be getting the neck, because I'll be doing it for next several weeks. All these things. But
Okay.
In a real time, I'll be doing it.
Okay.
Then you need the sub teams and themes. They should also keep working with me. So the next task for you guys, themes, sub teams, summarize each of these topics from the book. Main points that explain the minimum number of words. All right. Understood? Sarat Prabhu, you are the overseer for this thing, both teams. It's your responsibility to do this thing and then send it to PowerPoint. Send it to Prasad Prabhu. And Prasad Prabhu, you share that PowerPoint with me, and I'll see if what editorial changes I can make. Shall we work that way?
Yeah, it should work in that way, Prabhu.
And by the time next week comes, when I'm going to show the demo, I would like to see what you came up with that, and I'll compare with mine. Okay.
Okay.
And we'll work it out how best. So we'll make course corrections in between.
Yeah.
But that's the way we are going to do all these demos. Okay. So in one class, everything we won't be able to do it depending on how much material is there. But at least to show you the method how to do it, that's my intent. Okay. Okay. Got it now? So got it now?
Got it.
I'll share this thing also.
So this week, which chapter you are going to draft, Prabhu? Themes?
Actually, we were working still 46, right? So we'll do 46 actually.
Chapter 46, yeah?
Yeah.
I think we are doing For
This
our
47
side,
the chapter lesson 47 just to show you that appendix. Appendix is very easy. Everything is given right there, except you need to summarize each of these themes in the themes and sub-themes are already been given here. So the sub-theme themes, they need to work out to summarize those main points. First we should work for this week, lesson 46. But the following week, we'll be doing 47 the way I just showed you. So lesson 47 is relatively simple. Okay, got it? Everybody?
Sir, for us, it's 48, right? That's what we are working.
What is that? Lesson 46 we are not done yet. 46 we'll be doing this week.
46 we did today. That was 46.
No, not we didn't complete. Did we complete?
No, we didn't complete. Acha,
So
Prabhuji,
that's
Prabhuji,
because
one
what we did just we did sub-theme themes. For each sub-themes we need to explain, right?
Yes. Prabhuji,
There'll be
one
several
point.
slides.
Yes.
So
yes.
lesson 46, the lesson 46, what did we come up with that? See this, each of these four themes, we need to find out what it is all about. So again, the same way, each of these sub themes will put it in the main thing and then will expand. Just the way we did, just I showed you that appendix. Understood?
Yes, yes.
So remember, I showed you each of the 7 themes are listed, right, in appendix, and then each theme is transferred here, and we'll go through the description of that. So here in lesson 46 also, for this week, I want you, the team that is responsible for sub themes, I would like to see how you come up with that summary of these themes. This lesson 42 to 48, what is main points? And then type it out like this, each of separately. Can you do that?
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, one point regarding the diacritic.
With diacritics, I want.
In diacritics, I have got a point. What we have got is the PDF format from you. It
No,
cannot
I'll send you the regular PPTX of diacritics.
Or the Word format.
It's the PowerPoint, but it's a Word format actually, basically, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Prabhuji, if PPTX come, that is also okay. That's
So right from PPTX also you copy paste.
yes.
If it's a PPTX version, not PDF version.
Yes.
So I want you to do that for next week when we are coming for demo on lesson 46. I want all this thing ready so that next time we will go through in the real class all the sub things what you came up and what I come up with during the week. And then same, if time permits, we will do the PPTs also for at least some of the slides. So Prasad Prabhu, will you be able to make it next week?
Next week? Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, good then. So that concludes today's demo, okay? Any questions? Any questions?
So
Those
just
who are
to
listening.
yes, Prabhu, for next week, Sarat Prabhu, lesson 46 we have to do, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And we already come up with the themes, right? Now 3 themes are there
All
only.
the sub
3 of how many? 3 themes, right? We came up lesson 46. Sharad Prabhu?
Yes. I think 4.
Uh, 4, I think. Okay, yeah. And I'm going to share with you my Xmind PowerPoints. Xmind, okay? Xmind slide files.
Yes.
So Prasad Prabhu, use those templates and transfer it. Whatever these people are going to give you. Or it may not be ready by the time next demo comes. So in the real time in the class, we will do that. Okay, any question, comments? Is this the way it's going to work? The way we are going?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, we'll make course correction as we go along. Okay. Okay, I thank you very much for your time and attention. And I'm sorry it took much longer time than I anticipated. Okay, Haribol then. Radhanath Prabhu, Radhanath nahi, Radha Vinod Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm
Do
listening.
you
Yeah.
do you feel any interest in this thing, doing these things?
No, I will do that themes and sub-theme, Prabhuji, but I'm not stable, fixed over
Right now you're
here.
observer. Right now
I'm
you're observer.
observing. Give me time. I
Okay.
will participate. Definitely, I
Later
want
on,
to
later on.
participate and
But at least
assist.
if you
Prabhuji.
whenever time permits, your time permits,
I will do that.
observe this thing, okay? Because
Observe
we'll be
and
doing
maybe I'll try to read the purport and try to come up with that, and I'll with a couple of more time, I think I'll have better understanding, and I'll contribute as I go forward, Prabhuji.
So we'll be doing up to this February 8. Okay, hopefully by that time you make up your mind. I hope so. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I
By
will join.
February
I'll
8.
join.
By February 8.
Yeah, Prabhuji,
Hare
I'm
Krishna.
going to
Okay,
continue.
no,
It's not
please don't consider it as a pressure, okay? It's completely volunteer. Totally
Charu Prabhu.
volunteer, absolute sense.
Hare Krishna. Charu Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Can I just take 1 minute, Prabhu? So in our core WhatsApp group, is WhatsApp on your PC or it's on your?
Just 4 of us. We already have 6 of us. We already have a separate WhatsApp, right?
No. So are you able to access that from your computer?
Yeah, WhatsApp I can do that easily.
Yeah. Can you just go? I have given link in that.
Let me see.
Oh, you are using your phone. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using my phone. Why?
Let me send you in an email.
No, you don't need to send me the email. Just type it. Oh, it's too much in that?
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll get it from email.
No, Prabhuji, we want to do one thing, please. Please bear with me for a minute. I will send you in the email.
The Charu team, core team.
Yes.
It's a short message.
No, Prabhu, just can you share your computer once again?
Oh.
Sorry, I will take a minute here.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, are you sharing? And go to your Gmail account. Yeah, just open your Gmail however you open it.
Do you see the screen?
Yes.
Yeah, it just came. You must have sent
Yeah, I
now,
just
right?
sent you a link. Yeah, can you open that and go to that link? Yes. Just click that link, Prabhu.
Yeah, this XML files that you were saying?
Yeah, that's just a folder. Just click that link or yeah. Yes. So what I suggest in this.
Oh, you drop it here, right? I drop it here.
Just upload all your Xmind files in this, and then.
Not all. Just now this today lesson onwards. Okay, template.
Yeah.
There are so many thousands. It must be hundreds and hundreds.
Yeah. Whatever, like few you can copy paste. Just upload there.
Yeah.
So that will serve as a template for us.
But
At least
I'm going to share.
Today
what we did, I'm going to put it here. Okay.
Yeah. Put the today one also, and then 15-20 of these. Your previous one that will be.
Or the whatever I did this lesson 45. All this thing I'll include that.
Yes.
Will it take that? The email will take that kind of big attachment.
I have 2 terabytes, so no problem, Prabhu. You just
no. For here, send it for me to send.
No, that's why I'm saying you don't need. Prabhuji, you don't need to put in an email.
Oh, I see. You made a separate file.
Yeah. Here, files. If you right click in that window, if you go to that window and right click, you can upload directly from your folder.
Okay. All right. Okay. I'll see.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't need to.
If just a minute, Sanjay Prabhuji, that Bhakti site you have.
It's the same thing,
upload-
Prabhu. I just within that I've
They
created
made
a
a file,
folder.
separate file for explain
Yes,
file.
yes.
Okay,
yes,
so
yes.
I'll upload there.
Yes, correct, Prabhu. So you don't need to put in the email or something. Just
Okay,
upload the
good.
folder, it will go on. You don't need to work.
Okay, all right, I'll do that. Yeah.
Thank you.
So we'll first try with all the lesson. That lesson 45 I have 44, 45. I'll put all this thing upload there. Okay.
Yeah, that is better, Babu. For 3 chapters, you can put. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. But there's a lot of files are there.
Those itself can be used as a template.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Most of the templates you'll be getting from there. But you know you need to have some flexibility depending on what how you want to show. But most of the templates you can use it by almost all different I'm using. It'll encompass all that. Okay, Prabhu, I need to go now. Okay. Tomorrow I got a Sanskrit test. 2 essays I have to write. 31st December is the deadline.
All the best, Prabhu. You will be topper, Prabhu.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hari Bol.
No doubt.
Thank you
All the
again.
best, Prabhuji. Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
All the best,
Krishna,
Prabhuji.
Prabhuji. Hare
Yes,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Dandavat Pranam. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.